would say the most senior speaker in that batch, and looking forward to hear from you, Renisha. Do you need a mic?
Yeah, sure.
I'll try to hold it.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Renisha. I'm in 6th grade and I go to LRNS. Today, I'll be talking about a significant question that many have been finding about. Well, you might be thinking of loads of stuff in your head. So what is so significant, but yet one of the most things scientists ponder about? Well, this very question is, what is a possible threat to humankind and their future existence on planet Earth? Well, I personally think it could be pollution. But how can pollution be a threat to humankind and their future existence on planet Earth? Well, for this, I'll have to answer many questions, so why not answer them all? But first, I have a question for y'all. How much plastic, silicone, or materials like plastic in your house? This answer may depend on how and where you live, but almost every single house contains a modified version of plastic called compost wood plastic. That's crazy, right? Plastic is actually used to make our houses. And also, did you know that 1.5 billion plastics are made in a day? And to top that off, 5.4 metric tons of silicone are made in a day. That means the population of plastic and silicone is 48 times larger than the human population itself. That's crazy, right? And also, why does the amount of plastic increase? Shouldn't it stay the same if we put it in the recycling bin? I hate to tell you the truth, but the truth is way different than they say so. Because 91% of everything that's recycled actually goes into landfills and wasteland. And to top that off, and only 9% of it actually goes into proper recycle methods. And also, scientists have estimated in 2050 we will soon not be able to live on planet Earth due to pollution. But shouldn't the government stop this? Really, it's the people themselves that do not want to stop this. But why stop? Why stop and make our futures better? Well, for this, we'll have to stop certain types of agriculture, like burning down fields to make new rooms for plants, using power machines, coloring plants, and putting high amounts of fertilizer. These all make food production much more quicker, but they may also make them more harmful due to the CO2 or food poisoning they cause. And also, I have another question for y'all. What is your favorite fruit? Well, this may depend on each person, but every single fruit you're consuming also contains a chemical called ethylene, which is also considered as -2 chlorphyllium phosphonic acid. This causes severe eye and skin irritation. Some fruits and vegetables are also covered in wax, and also to top that off, some of them are even man-made, or also called hybrids or GMO. That's crazy, right? We're actually eating chemicals with our fruits that we eat. But how about we go to meat and dairy? Well, the animals that produce meat and dairy also eat the vegetation that has those chemicals. Plus, milk goes under a special process which it turns into pasteurized milk by adding certain types of chemicals. Okay, but this is all too sad, but has anyone tried to stop this? The answer is a yes, but it would be total failure. One example is in Sri Lanka, where they tried to make everything totally organic, but due to less crop production, people started to starve, and people couldn't even have 3 proper meals a day. So the people of Sri Lanka started to protest, and the government had to end it. Now we know how much damage pollution can cause, but can it do more? The answer is an absolutely yes, because pollution can cause global warming and deforestation, because global warming is caused due to landfills, and landfills which contain lots of plastics, and they cause greenhouse gases to emit into the atmosphere. Also, deforestation is caused by pollution due to animals' habitat loss, degradation, and plastic consumption. And also, the atmospheres get weakened by greenhouse gases, allowing more outer space junk like meteorites and asteroids to hit Earth. And did you know that nuclear war is also a type of pollution called radioactive pollution? And to top that off, certain types of diseases are spread by pollution. One example is COPD, also known as lung cancer, which is starting to been spread by air pollution. It's starting to be more common with children and babies. Air pollution and other pollutions also cause different diseases. Wait, there's other pollution. That's a big bad guess but guess how many? Are you done thinking? Because there's 11 major ones. These are light, air, thermal, visual, water, land, soil, plastic, and radioactive. That's a lot to be the major ones. But I'll be only talking more in detail about the major ones out of the major ones, which is air, land, and water. First up is air. What is air pollution? Air pollution is when air gets contaminated or where harmful things or other debris. Did you know that CO2 is not the only thing that causes air pollution? NH3, Cl, H2S, and methane gases from landfills all cause air pollution. Air pollution is caused by factories, power plants, vehicles, chemicals, fumes, and methane gases from landfills. Next up is water pollution. Water pollution is like any other pollution. When water gets contaminated with unwanted things or harmful things or debris. These pollutants of air pollution are factories, sewage waste, and trash ending up into bodies of water. Did you know that 10 to 5 million people die per year due to water pollution? Lastly is land pollution, also known as soil pollution. Land pollution is caused when land or soil gets contaminated with harmful things or debris. Did you know that 80% of all forests have been cut down and also to top that off, 24 billion tons of topsoil have been lost every single year due to land pollution? It's trivia time. Did you know that modern day tomatoes are actually man-made? And to top that off, an average child eats 500 particles of plastic per day. This depends mostly on their diet. Thank you for awesome. I just wanted to say one more thing. Did you know that nowadays solar panels also create greenhouse gases, except that they have less amount of emit less amount of greenhouse gases than other sources of energy. Okay, thank you for listening. I hope you have enjoyed my speech and have a wonderful morning. Goodbye.
Thank you, Renisha. Now, Renisha is almost opposite to every other kid in this group and probably other group as well, in a way that her speech is right from her first speech. I think she spoke about Kanyakumari, right? Your hometown. Up until now, every speech, when we give a topic, she would probably have content that is twice, thrice of what is needed, right? Every other kid, we have to say if it's a 5 minute, they would start with 3 minutes, and we need to slowly add content to get it to like 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Hers, we had to reduce it from I think 20 minutes or so to bring it down to less than 10 minutes. So the amount of work that goes into that speech, when you put so much effort into the content, you obviously build a mastery of it. So the delivery part of it becomes much more simpler. So she has been the bar setter for everyone else in the group. So great job, thanks, Renisha.